This video you're about to watch is a product owned by the toy company in Japan. I do not own any rights to this property, and all copyrighted footage is their intellectual property and footage. This is just a review of that said product. Do go support this product officially and the creators that have made this. Thank you. Oh, you guys already know what time it is. We're here. We're finally reviewing Kamen Rider Geats, bro. And now, I don't know if I'm saying the name right or wrong. Geats or not Geats? Geats. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. But look, I gotta talk about one specific character. You already seen the title and the thumbnail of the video, bro. We're talking about Ace, bro. The main character himself, Mr. Himothy himself, bro. Bro, all I can see is Ace. I was unfamiliar with your game, bro, because this man is pure aura, bro. He definitely studied aura dynamics, bro.
Sensational aura form, my nigga. Not bad.
Because, buddy, when I tell you, when I was watching Geats or Geats, I'm saying it wrong. I know I'm saying it wrong. Let me know how I'm supposed to say it, bro. Ace Yu-Gi-Oh? Bro. Bro gave off, I am him, bro. He said, listen, you're not that guy, pal. I am that guy. You're not that pal guy. I am that guy, bro. Now, look, I gotta talk about how swaggerness this man is. Like, this man is just crazy drip. Like, all right, let me just go ahead and just give off. Let me go ahead and explain the theme or the whole entire summary, quick summary of the show for the new beginners out there who haven't watched Geats yet. If you haven't, go watch it right now, bro, because this shit, that thing is fire, bro. Now look, the main premise of the show, it's like a video game, but it's like a challenge. It's kind of like if you mix a little bit of SAO in a way. It's like it's not like they're in a virtual game, but the games that they're playing with revolves around the whole entire world. Or if they fail, the world is destroyed, but it's always reborn again. It's a weird thing. So it's another tournament, not really a tournament, but they have to face other riders in like competition and games in order to get points and to be the last one standing, in a way to become the Mr. Desire, or the God of Desire. You know, it's the GDP, Grand Desire Pricks. Now, it's all comes down to this: like, you win, you get a wish, whatever you want. You can remake the whole world. It's always about wishes with these shows. It's kind of weird. But look, I gotta talk about Ace because on the very first episode, bro, we all thought, well, I thought Kawa Sakura, he is Kamen Rider Tycoon. Now, they all have like different animals to based on like whoever their rider is, you know. There's Kawa Sakura, he's the Kamen Rider Tycoon. There's Neon Kuruma, she's the cat rider. And then there's Mashigana, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Mashinaga Azuma is the bull rider. So those are the main ones you need to worry about. Just don't even worry about everyone else, bro. Those are the main four that like stick around most throughout the whole entire game. Now, guess what Ace's is? A fox, bro. He hit that foxhole emo. It's a pretty dope emo, not gonna lie to you, bro. But look, this guy has been winning non-stop throughout every game, and now this goes on, like, it goes on throughout each era, apparently, throughout the game. Like, throughout every time, this man has won. I don't think no one else has won except for this man. That's how you know this man is that guy, bro. For the very first episode, we thought Kawa Sakura, Kamen Rider Tycoon, was the main character. They introduced him and all that, had him in the very first episode. They was like, oh, I'm a guy, you know, I'm gonna wish for what he wanted to wish for. He wanted to wish for world peace. That's a pretty good wish. He's a good dude, right? They go ahead and, you know, show him off. But guess what? Guess who shows him up, bro? Ace himself, bro. Just know that if Ace hits you, it's time for he hits you with that. It's time for the highlight, bro. That's the equivalent of a Jarvis clip that moment, bro. You're gonna be on the top 10 highlights on like Twitter or something, or Twitch, bro. You're cooked, bro.
Oh no! There's no way out of this one. You're done.
If you hear him say it's time for the highlight, you best hope that there was no cameras around, because your ass got caught lacking for a moment. I got you in 4K. Let me just say that. Let me just say, I'm gonna quick say, like, Ace, he is a top tier character. Like, he's down to, if he's practically like Gojo. He says, who is Mashinaga, Kamen Rider Bull. He doesn't like him at all. Let me just say that. He doesn't like him, period. He's just like, you're just like all those other riders, out for it just for yourself, to gain one thing, willing to push others down just to see yourself on top, bro. But look, Ace isn't like that, bro. He is a fox at heart. He's a sly character, but he ain't gonna, you know, mess with you like that. Like, he's not a scumbag, but he will troll you a little bit. But look, these two butt heads all the time, bro. And you know what Ace says all the time? He says, you think I'm not gonna win? Because guess what? I always win. I'm like, bro, come on now, man. This man Ace is a top tier ore farmer. He has his main ability is Magnum, right? So it's kind of like a game, like I said, they have like abilities and stuff that helps them power up like certain objects and all that. Guess what his is? Magnum. Magnum, what could that stand for? Mr. Walk him down and blick him down, bro. He has a gun, he has a pistol, bro. He could practically just be shooting people, bro. Just know that if he has Magnum, you best stay out of his sight, because he will gun you down within a matter of seconds.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Now, I'm going to be talking a little bit more spoiler-wise. Spoilers if you haven't watched Kamen Rider Geats or at all, anything like that. So we're far into the episode. I'm already like far into the seasons. When am I saying episode? So far, you want to know how much of a MC this man is? Like, Kayla's like the backup MC at this point, bro, because Kayla, we get Kayla's viewpoint throughout a good majority of episodes. This man, it's practically just these 4. Kayla, Shinaga, Ozma, and Neon. It's just between those 4 and Ace. I said the Bull Rider's name wrong, but look, it's between those 4. But we get Kayla a lot, so he's a good dude, right? He wants to stop this whole entire thing because it's kind of weird in a way. It's kind of like reality television, bro, in a weird way. This is spoilers, bro. So we figure out that these games that are held, they're on TV, bro. They're like on a live camera at all times, but who's watching them? It's like some interterrestrial beings and like aliens. They're from another dimension or another timeline, so they get enjoyment of watching these people desire for these things, because in their own world they don't have the need to desire for everything, because they have everything that they want. Emotions, they don't really feel happiness, because if they want to have something, they can just have it. So it comes down to this. They like watching them like suffer and just like, oh, I wonder what this person's gonna wish for. Oh, look at these guys wanting these things. It's like Rick and Morty interdimensional cable. It's weird. So we figured that out. That's like later on spoilers. Like I said, we're gonna be talking more spoilers later on, because that's when Ace really starts showing up, bro, because I had to talk about it, because this man is just stupid crazy, bro. Now we get Ace's backstory, right? Apparently he gets reincarnated. He's like been reincarnated for about like many times. Bro has lived for almost 2,000 years and he always has a memory of his past life, and this revolves around his whole entire mom being missing, right? Missing mom. She was like a part or a management or a worker for the Grand Desire Games, or GDP, Grand Desire Pricks. So apparently she had this certain ability where she can create whatever she wants. Practically she's a god. So now we figure out later on, this, like I said, this is spoilers. We figure out that the management who was running behind the game trapped her and made her into like a wishing god statue against her will. Now, the more time she grants wishes, the more she's slowly dying. She's like a statue. She's like frozen in place with chains and all that. So our boy Ace says, I'm going to take over the GDP and I'm going to put an end to this immediately. Now, he is the son of a god. Now, what does that make him also? A god, bro. And that's later on in the episodes we figure out. And when he figures out that his mom was being held against her will to grant wishes, he said, this gotta stop now, bro. He started spazzing out, bro. He started getting mad. Not mad, but he kept in the cool meaner, bro. He was like, you're gonna release my mom. And like I said, bro, he has the fox. He has the fox rider symbol, bro. His ability is like a fox. He looks like a fox, right? So I don't know where this is like in a couple episodes later. He's getting beat up pretty bad. He's about to lose for the very first time, right? The most insane thing happens, bro. He loses. What? He does lose. But this man has so much plot armor, his body refused to die. Because when they die, they like unassimilate and then they forget everything about the GDP. They go back to their normal lives, right? So he got eliminated, but he was like, nah, I didn't get eliminated. It just started, bro. He gets a new form that resembles a nine-tails, not even a nine-tails fox, bro, like on some Kurama shit, bro. He said, yo, Kurama, give me that perk, that red perk, bro. I'm finna go stupid, bro. And bro, he has the tails on him too, the fox tails. I was like, bro, this man's practically just pulled out his nine-tails form out his ass. Peak, bro. When he has the boost form, the little rev up thing that he has to use, fire. Boost Mark 2, peak design, bro. Whoop their ass, bro. Whoever he was fighting, I'm not gonna spoil it because I ain't trying to go too deep into it, bro. Let me just say that he also has another form. Like I said, he is a son of a god. He's been alive for about 2,000 years, been reincarnated over and over. He was trying to find his lost mom because he couldn't remember exactly what happened to her. So he figures out what happens to her, who's holding her trapped. It's the people behind the GDP, these interterrestrial beings from the future. I wouldn't even say the interterrestrial beings, bro. They're just people from the distant future. The one who was behind it was the game manager, the game show master, the mastermind behind all of it, the one who made her or his mom into a god or a deity god to grant wishes against her will. And bro, he has one form, bro. He pops off, bro. He goes full on. If you guys know about the Naruto versus Pain fight, if you watch Naruto, that one form that Naruto had, he practically has a form like that where he spazzes out, bro. He starts deconstructing reality just because of he can't control his anger. I'm just like, he can do that, bro. Peak. He literally has the tails behind him. He's just like destroying everything. He could reassimilate reality at his will. And look, later on in the episodes, we figure out he actually becomes a full-on god because he has the white hair. He has like white hair and blue eyes. Like, come on now, Gojo Satoru, bro. Like, the design is unparalleled now. But like, let me just stop there. He ends up freeing his mom. Well, his mom ends up dying eventually because she ends up using all of her, you know, remaining creation powers, right? So it's at the final. Like, it's kind of confusing with the way how I'm describing it, but at this finale, they think they got him, right? You're like, yeah, you messed up this whole entire game, buddy. But guess what? Time for you to die, right? Because the more he uses his wish granting powers, the more he loses his own self or his own mind. He's becoming like a mind statue or like just a statue, basically what his mom was being, right? So they put a gun to his head, pull the trigger, he's dead. Everyone's like, no, Ace said that he was gonna stop all this. He was gonna stop the show. He was gonna save all of us. But the game master said he's dead. Time to start the new show again. And guess who pulls up out of nowhere? Ace himself. He's dead. Well, dead. He said, yeah, I died. But guess what? That was my mortal body. Now that I'm free of it, I'm really a god now. I'm like, bro, he purposely died so he become a god, bro. Saved the day with his creation powers. I was just like, bro, this man is just, he's blowing my mind for how much aura points he's getting right now. Like, don't get me wrong, Zetz, that is my dog. I'm enjoying Zetz a lot. But like Ace becoming an actual god at the end of the show? Bro, come on now. Time for that highlight, baby. Every time he said that, bro, or he did the little fox symbol, I was like, this man about to spaz, bro. But look, this was a quick video. I had to talk about Ace. Now I'm starting now with Build. I'm watching Build now. Right after I watch Geats, I'm watching Build, and I'm enjoying it a lot, bro. I just had to talk about him. I had to talk about him. Quick video, bro. I had to speak about him, bro. But look, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think I should do a whole entire ore farming thing with all the riders? Or you guys, you know what? Matter of fact, I got something for y'all. Y'all give me your top riders that you think that are pure aura, and we'll put them in like a collaborative video. Kind of like a tournament in a way. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my dog Dennis. If you know, you know, the aura farming tournament. But I'm gonna do something different. Aura rider tournament. In a way, it's weird. It's weird. We're just gonna compare who has the most aura in their own show and who is the top rider of aura. You know, hey, let me know if you guys want to do that. Leave me some suggestions. Let me know. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here, and I'll see you on the next one, bro. I just had to talk about Ace because, bro, how you get hit with a top 10 highlights of how you die? That's sickening. You're dead. I'll see you on the next one, bro. Peace.